Hello everyone, and welcome back to Game of Thrones Kingsroad. And then in the last episode, we were fighting for the Boltons, and we took down one of the Mountain Clan chiefs named Stell, and yeah, we kind of realized that we are not actually fighting for Roose totally. We are just trying to get him to help us with our legitimization, but otherwise we are kind of playing him in the sense that we are trying to use him just to get that writ, but otherwise we are actually still for the North and the Starks. So we are going to continue on with this main quest. I'm not going to talk to you too much, but I did just want to remind you that I did get into the partnership program here with the Game of Thrones Kingsroad developers. So you can check down in the description if you would like to support me. If you are planning to make any kind of in-game purchases, then you can click on my code and you can support me through there, and I will get a small portion of whatever you purchase. Of course, I am not going to recommend that you should do this. I am just saying that you can. And a last note, if you've been enjoying these gameplay videos, then consider subscribing to my channel and liking the video. It really helps grow the community on the internet, and of course, we are getting nearer and nearer every single day to the 1,000 subscriber mark, which would be awesome to hit in the next month or two. But either way, we are going to get going now on the main quest.
Please, I beg of you, help us. They're burning it down to the ground.
Hold out much longer on our own. There's more villages down below.
Thought this was the end for us. Thank you. We've got some men posted just down the road. I'm sure they'd rather have you watching their backs than me. I'll get more men. You go help them out.
They are here to take your wives! Leave none standing! You're the one who took out all those slavers? We'll get these villagers out of here. Meet us at the village down the hill.
Blessings on you, stranger, for saving so many of our people.
I'm here to put an end to this. What's happening here?
Those slavers. They came on us like wolves on a wounded deer. Took some folk, killed some others. They came from the sea, and to the sea they return. We're powerless to follow.
You. It's a poor time to travel through the lonely hills. What's your purpose?
I'm bound for the Dreadfort. Lord Bolton sent me to take care of these marauders. What do you know about these bandits?
Slavers. They're from Essos. You can tell by their cloth. Slavers Bay, probably. But it doesn't matter where they're from. They kill, rape, and take our people as trophies to sell at their markets back home. Nothing but scum, each and every one of them.
They must have a ship somewhere. Where are they coming from?
Somewhere to the east. The Weeping Water is that way. Connects a Dreadfort to the sea. Wouldn't be surprised if they're using it to get inland quickly.
All right. You and your men stay here and help the small folk. I'll go after them and round them up.
You're no good to anyone dead. Rygar, get it! Daddy! Go with this stranger and see that those slavers are dealt with.
Aye, Captain.
And check up on the Taddy triplet on your way. They must have come upon it. If there are any survivors, bring them to camp. Tell them Davian will give them food and shelter. Old gods keep you.
There you are, Butcher. Coast looks clear from what I can see. But it's what you can't see you should worry about. That raggedy fella over there's Derek, the innkeep. Let's see what he has to say.
Hello. Welcome to the Tatty Triplet Inn.
Looks like it's seen better days.
Well, I wouldn't...
Correct. You would not do anything. Now, come quietly. An arm, more or less, does not matter much to me. But buyers can be very...
I see we arrived just in time.
Oi, Butcher. You're good. Looking for some, gameful employment?
No. I've got something more important.
Yeah? You really here as Bolton's bootleg? You really think a lord's paying attention to this? These slavers, the suffering of the common folk. Bolton's got all these trained men. But why is it taking Captain Davian's lead to get things done? Eh? M'lady?
Deserter?
I ain't looking for trouble. Someone has to look after these people.
Someone with a bit more sense than the man you follow. Many thanks, kind... Apologies. I don't know how I should address you.
No title. I'm just a bastard from Brennan's Rest. What is House Hornwood doing so close to the Dreadfort?
Not the house. Just me. And I'm not Lady Hornwood. Not here. Not even in my own hold. I am only Limberley here, now, where slavers besiege my liege lord's realm.
I heard of your troubles with the Boltons and Manderleys. You have my sympathies.
And I thank you for them. What's someone like you doing here?
Lord Bolton has asked me to look into the situation here. We're going after the slavers.
Before that, we should get these people to safety.
We'll take care of that. We have a camp not far from here. Safe from these upstanding guests from Essos. If we're lucky, we can get these people to Torrens Square or White Harbour. I'll let Captain Davian know what's happened here. Who knows? Could use you.
And what will you do? My forces are only so many, and these slavers seem without end.
They were taking people east, so that's where I'm heading.
What? You can't mean to go by yourself. You don't know how many of them there are.
No choice. If it means speaking to the Dreadfort's steward without performing dog tricks.
To think they would come here so shamelessly. They didn't even bother to hide. Someone powerful must be backing them. My scouts reported a ship on the shore across the river. It's likely they made camp there.
There's more of them than I had expected.
These are my people. My forces are with you. Milady, look! Up on the cliff!
It won't budge without a key. It must be somewhere in the camp.
You are a fool. Know you not whom we work for? I will put you right back in your cage. I surrender! I surrender! Rip said you would be an easy kill. Spare me, please.
Thought that was you, Butcher.
My lady, I trust my men were gracious to all here.
Quite so. Though my household guard had no trouble dispatching these unwelcome guests on their own.
You gonna do him in, or you want me to?
He surrendered. That wasn't necessary.
A slaver is a slaver. Nobody would miss him.
A man is still a man. We'll lead the villagers to Hornwood.
I would advise you take your men back instead, Limberley. Our overlord may see this as a Hornwood incursion.
And you and your men? How are you not mere brigands to Lord Bolton?
Let the small folk make their choice. Their safety is what matters.
You're right, of course. Those of you who wish are welcome at our camp near Hornwood.
And those of you who have had enough, my men will lead you to our camp. I will give you food, shelter, and weapons to defend your land.
Come south when you have a chance. I would enjoy your company after your business at the Dreadfort.
You worked quick. We could use someone with your skills. Except, of course, you're already working for the Boltons. Word of your actions must have already reached the Dreadfort. Could probably walk right in at this point.
And you?
Doubt we'll see each other again. Safe travels.
Sent here by Lord Bolton, are you? If you're here to help, Gods be with you. Ever since his lordship and his son left, he's been raving chaos here. Mercenaries on one end, associate slavers downriver. Whatever's left of the iron-born reavers. Other lords spitting on us.
The slavers downstream are dealt with. I'm here to speak to the steward.
Still, he don't pay me enough to care. Got a family to feed and all. Go on and talk with Lord Bolton's man inside. Some stuffy oak by the name of Rhine Broths.
Name? Business?
Lord Bolton sent me to look into your troubles.
Well then. Sell swords. They have their eyes set on a nearby town called Runnertown. A lot of small folk have gone missing. Some of them have turned up in that refugee camp around Hornwood. I wouldn't be surprised if the former lady had something to do with it. Drive these troublemakers out, and bring me their leader.
As you wish.
Oh, and if you find any kidnapped small folk still alive, bring them back safely.
Ryger, what are you doing here?
Ah, Butcher. Just in time. Slavers made a move on the town. We're getting the small folk out of their fingers.
You're arming children now?
Not much of a choice. Bastards keep killing our men. We kill theirs, they come harder. It's war. We take a few conscripts, Mummy and Sissy go free without doing anything they'll regret. Besides, whelps want to take revenge too.
I understand.
Thought you would. Either way, maybe they don't even need to fight. You sneak in there and take care of their captain. The rest of those slavers will flop around like a headless dragon. We'll draw their attention on this end. You get in there and end this.
Adai! Make sure that opening is sealed before you turn in.
If even one slave escapes through there, I'll seal it with your own intestines.
Wake up, you useless mutts! We're under attack! Go to the captain! Run! Run! The captain's dead!
Ah, you? I thought you'd gone back west.
This butcher's your kind of people, Captain. Carved up those slavers real nice. Guess there's no need for more introductions.
Davian, you seem to appear wherever these slavers do.
To kill them off, same as you. Found orders on one of them. Says someone named Rib allowed them passage along the river. Someone from a noble house, perhaps. Another lordling what needs a noose. Have a look yourself before you leave. Or don't.
Runnertown's right next to the Dreadfort. Why didn't they send help?
Common folk are worth less than cow shit to these nobles. They don't care, as long as there's enough of them left to pay taxes next year. Probably made a pretty penny, selling them off to these monsters too. Enough to silence any question.
And what about you and yours?
We'll move on to Hornwood proper, rest a bit, and replace some men we lost. Don't come looking for us. No sense getting you in trouble from the Boltons, but don't let me hear of any flayed men sniffing around either.
Consider our business finished.
Ryger, take a break from arming those kids. Get this wanderer something for the trouble.
Well, well. I wondered if you'd be back. Lord Bolton sent a raven asking what the wait is. He hasn't heard from you in so long. To deal with some sellswords. Only you didn't. I heard you attacked the wrong sellswords. And the ones I told you about in front of everyone. You let them kill fine Yunkai traders and escaped Hornwood. How does that make me look?
You wanted me to kill Davian. Why? It seems like it could be reasoned with.
There is no such thing as reason when dealing with bandits. Roose Bolton is not a man you fail. His son, Ramsay, is also not a man you fail. You will go to Hornwood. You will find those bandits. And you will not fail. Now get!
But surely Lord Bolton would be pleased if the slavers are dealt with.
Enough! Do you purport to know the wishes of our lord better than I?
I can speak.
Need I remind you who I've served for 3 winters? Bring me the head of that bandit captain. There are things in this world that even you cannot fathom, child. Now get!
Limberley, I'm here for Davian.
Davian? That's faster than I expected, after all.
Milady, it's Davian. He's taken away our people.
Davian, you promised me! Not from here! The people of Hornwood have suffered enough.
The people of the North have suffered enough, Limberley. These men choose to fight for their land. They understand that nothing will ever change if good men stand by and do nothing. Why can't you?
Please. No good will come of this. You must stand down. Think of our people.
I wish you would.
What happened here?
His men were pulling people from their homes. Recruiting, they called it. I don't understand. Davian's men have never bothered my people before. What's changed?
What can you tell me about Davian?
He and his men are deserters. A couple followed my family's banners behind House Stark. When the war turned against us and Roose Bolton was proclaimed Warden of the North, a lot of men wouldn't bend the knee. He gathered those men around himself, hoping to protect the people of the North. Or so I thought.
What is he so furious about?
House Stark ruled justly, since there was a North to remember, and the North has a long memory. Roose now rules with an iron fist. His bastard rapes and murders like a rabid dog. And with these slavers running free, it seems Davian wants to do something about it sooner rather than later.
What just happened between you two?
Hornwood's wounds are fresh. Davian promised me he wouldn't recruit from our ranks. But what I saw just now wasn't the Davian I know. I don't know what to do anymore.
Limberley, I will speak to him alone. Perhaps he can be reasoned with.
Hold it! Who are you? Never seen your face here.
I've seen it. Hold on. Let's see. Weren't you supposed to keep your head down?
And you were supposed to leave Hornwood in peace, or so I hear.
Need the men. We've got big plans, and a bunch of Bolton corpses to make.
I'll hear it from Davian's own lips.
He'd tell you the same. Just keep walking straight till you see the walls.
Thought I told you not to come looking for us.
And you were supposed to save small folk, not drag them from their homes.
Aye. What of it? Boltons do worse every day, and are called lords. Roose's little bastard killed half of Limberley's family and took her castle. And she tells her people to sit still. Do you two plan to kiss the Boltons' arses for the rest of your lives?
What do you think you'll accomplish with these sticks and stones? A good leader knows when to stand down.
No. No rest. No pause. You cannot reason with the Boltons. They're weak now. We have to commit to the attack. Today, we begin an insurrection. The end of House Bolton. Starting with that watchtower. Without Bolton eyes to track our movements, we take back the Hornwood. Then, the Dreadfort. The North remembers. And I'll make sure that leech knows it.
I'd rather have given Limberley good news. Suppose that steward Ryan will get his head after all.
You can leave for the favors you've done me. But you and her clear off before the fighting starts. You getting away, and I won't guarantee your life.
Hold on there. Captain says to let you go. But I don't think so. You know too much. Can't let you run off and warn the Boltons. Captain don't need to know.
My lady, I'm afraid Davian couldn't be reasoned with.
I was afraid this might happen. Davian... he's not a bad man. I understand his anger. When we petitioned the Dreadfort for help with these slavers, Lord Rhine handed him a pinch of spice and told him to return home. He was never the same after that. But at this rate, he'll get more people killed than he will help with his vendetta.
And now he's planning to attack the watchtower.
The tower? The fool will bring the full force of House Bolton down on us! It pains me to say this, but it's clear that Davian cannot be stopped with words alone. There's a watering hole he uses to supply his camp. We'll start from there. On me, men! We'll cut off their water supply! Righteous in wrath! That was easy enough. Let us move on to his camp, take him prisoner, and end this before he can do any more damage.
It might not be that simple. His camp's heavily fortified. He must have closed the gates by now. Your militia isn't equipped for a protracted siege.
So what do you suggest? We cannot wait much longer.
I can sneak into the camp without Davian knowing. A dead man can't lead an insurrection.
You said the camp is fortified, and he must have dozens of men standing guard. What do you plan to do?
There is one thing we can try. I look like forged smoke to you?
Yes. Ryger, that's where he forges weapons for Davian to use.
He might know of another way in.
No sign of Ryger, but there's plenty of Davian's men. He might be further in. Follow my lead.
Oh, gods! Butcher! You're not here to kill me, are you?
I'm thinking about it. Most of yours are trying to kill me. I need to get into your camp, with or without your help.
Calm down. I wanted to...
Ryger, why are you not at our throats?
Milady, it's Davion. He's bloody lost it, milady. I was trying to get people out to Torrance Square or White Harbour. I didn't join him to die at the Dreadfort. We don't have the men, or the tools to do it. If we're lost, he planned on killing every farmer from here to last half, saying something about starving them out.
Is there a way to stop him?
There's siege weapons. He can't have rolled them into position yet. Without them, he should think twice about assaulting that tower. Or the Dreadfort, for that matter.
Siege weapons. They must be destroyed. Their existence alone is a declaration of war.
I'm going with you. I helped him build those things.
No. I need you with me, Smith. We must prepare for the assault. Tell me everything you know about that camp.
Then, Butcher. There's a cave up the hill that we used to ferry weapons into camp. They won't expect you to know about it. When you get there, just smash the linchpins out of the machines and destroy them. They won't be able to repair them without me.
A cave? Thank you, Ryder. I'll get as many people out of there as I can.
Don't be a hero. Once you open the gates, we will be there soon enough with more men.
Over here! They took us prisoner. You can't force this lock. You need a key. One of Davian's men must have it stuffed away somewhere. It ain't just me in here. These people need help. Go on, get out of here. I ain't fighting you. Waiting for this madness to end. I used to believe in Davian's cause, but now he's gone too far. He's become obsessed with his revenge against House Bolton. It's all he talks about, all he thinks about. He don't care about making things right. All he wants to do is kick Lord Bolton where it hurts. But what am I supposed to do? I can't go back home, not after what I've done. And I can't exactly join the Boltons, can I? Besides, who knows what Davian will do to me if I leave? He'd execute people on a whim without a trial or anything. Don't know why I should. Davian promised us a better life, but all I see is bloodshed and chaos. I've seen you fight. You don't just kill, you do it with purpose. I didn't come here to throw away my life. You do whatever it is you came here to do. Just remember, everyone else is fighting for a cause too.
Damn traitors want to take on House Bolton. I'll ride to the Dreadfort. Let's see him use those siege weapons without arms.
Don't bother. I'll take care of the siege engines.
You do what you want. I have my duties. Enough! Get them!
Davian's got a small army holed up in there, but I took care of the siege weapons.
No hope for him now. You might have just killed him, been kinder. I pray the old gods and the new never give another man Davian's fate. Let us move quickly.
The Bolton garrison. Up the hill. It's how they control Hornwood.
We're too late. Davian, you... If he goes on with this, he'll bring all of Lord Bolton's forces down on us.
If we hurry, we could cut him off before he does any more damage.
Hold it, Butcher. What's happening here is none of your business. Turn around and let the people of the North take what's theirs. Or I'll do to you what you did to them.
You're too late. Davian's already taken the tower.
Davian. I should have stopped you earlier. Now, let us pick up the pieces.
Davian. No more. It's over.
Over? It's only over because... Because you sabotaged me!
Davian!
Captain?
Okay, so before we continue on, I think that is where we're going to call it. Now, if you have issues with that quest, just so you know, basically make use of dodges, or if you have unlocked parries, then use those. I choose to use the dodging route because it just feels a little more consistent, especially since you are always on a server when you are playing. I don't know if you noticed, but there was a little bit of a lag spike maybe halfway through that fight. And I feel like if I tried to parry there, I would probably have died. And full disclosure, I did equip just a little bit more items, but I kept the same amount of HP because I did want to make it a decently challenging fight. But yes, I managed to do that, I believe, with only about 30k momentum, 31,000, so that's not too much stronger than I think you could get on a solo account if you were really trying. But I do recommend just playing on multiple characters, and that will allow you to contribute to your momentum on multiple characters, because there are a lot of things like artifacts and such that are linked to your overall account. So that's going to be it for this episode, and when we get back, we will talk to Limberley here, and we will continue on with the main quest here in the Dreadfort area of the north. So as always, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.